Welcome into my kitchen. My name is Monika and today I'm going to show you how to make haluski or Lazanki if you're from Poland. Haluski, the name for haluski is more known in United States than in Poland. In Poland we go by Lazanki. So that's why when Bartek mentioned, hey, can you make haluski? I was like, what he's talking about? And when he explained to me, I'm like, Lazanki. Yes, I can make Lazanki. So it is a very simple dish. It is the comfort food that you're going to go for each time you crave something fatty and with a lot of carbohydrates. So this is something that I love. I loved it since I was like a little kid and I still do. And I am glad that I can find all the ingredients in the United States without any problem. So what do you need? You need just medium-sized cabbage, a pound of bacon of your choice, and I am going to use three medium-sized onions, and I'm going to cut everything, cook it, and at the end I'm going to mix it with pasta. Actually, kluski, and kluski is something, well, noodles. You need to have something flat, but if you don't have flat kluski or noodles, you can just use any pasta that you have in your pantry and mix with cabbage and bacon and onions, and it's going to be the same. So let's start. Haluski or Lazanki, they come the tradition of eating pasta with cabbage or noodles with cabbage in Poland. It reaches 16th century. The legend says that Bona Sforza, the noblewoman from Italy that married our King Zygmunt I the Old, she was missing her traditional foods from Italy and she asked the cook to invent something for her that is going to remind her of home. So that's the legend. So she actually is bringing to Poland, she was bringing to Poland a lot of Italian foods, and that's how we have pasta in Poland instead of only potatoes and meat. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the bacon in small pieces. Any size is good because we're going to fry it anyway. So first the bacon. I'm going to start frying the bacon with bacon by itself at first, then I'm going to add chopped onions, and later at the end I'm going to add my cabbage, shredded cabbage. So far I have the noodles already cooked, so let me show you what kind of noodles I picked for today. I am going to use little bowls. So this is already waiting for our haluski or Lazanki. I'm going to drain the noodles in just 1 second, and then we will proceed with frying bacon and onions, and then we're going to add the cabbage. At the end, the only thing is left, you have to just add some salt and pepper to taste, mix it together with your noodles, and your dinner is ready. So the preparation time is maybe 20 minutes. It depends how fast you are able to cut your bacon and cabbage. Frying bacon and onions maybe 12 minutes total. Another 10 minutes to add the cabbage and cook the cabbage together with bacon. And yeah, half an hour and dinner is ready. And if you have any leftovers, it is fantastic the next day when you are craving some carbs and some grease from bacon. Oh yeah. If you for example don't want to use bacon because you are a vegetarian, you can just skip the bacon and do only cabbage and onions. If you like mushrooms, you can replace maybe the bacon with mushrooms, and either sweet, the fresh cabbage or sauerkraut is going to work perfectly fine. Although you have to keep in mind, with the fresh cabbage, your Lazanki are going to be more sweeter, and with the sauerkraut, of course, it's going to have different taste, because sauerkraut is a little bit more tangy and it's of course sour. So that's the bacon. I cut the bacon. Now I'm going to put it into a little bowl, and then we're going to cut the onions and then the cabbage. So now it's time to put the bacon on the hot frying pan or pot. In my case, I have I have already the pot on medium heat, and I'm going to just add my bacon, fry it for a few minutes. I'm just making sure to separate it a little bit so I don't have big chunks later. Okay. Why I'm using so big pot? Because I want to use one pot without, you know, having a lot of cleaning afterwards. It's not like I'm lazy, it's just, you know, more economical way of doing things. No, maybe not cabbage. Now I'm going to cut my onions. So we have 3 medium-sized onions, which I'm going to just chop in, well, medium-size, let's say medium-size pieces. It doesn't have to be really fine, but not huge chunks as well. So medium-sized pieces. Okay. I'm going to just watch the bacon while I'm cutting my onions. So the onion is ready. We're going to add it to bacon. The bacon is looking good. That's almost ready bacon. So till the onion is going to be cooked, the bacon is going to be fantastic. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper and salt so the onion is tasty. So let's mix it a little bit, give it another maybe 6-7 minutes. Okay, looks fantastic and tastes so wonderful in here. I have to tell you, we need some means to send the smells over the camera. So salt and pepper, let's see how much. Well, I always add it to taste, so for now I'm going to just add some salt and some pepper, mix it, and at the end I'm going to taste it and see if I need to add more or it's going to be enough. We will see. That's the Polish way of cooking. It's just add this and that as we cook, and we taste it. So, okay. So I'm going to leave it for the time of cutting cabbage, I guess. And let's cut the cabbage. So I have medium-sized head of cabbage. For easier, well, for manageable pieces, I'm going to cut it in fourths. And that way I will not be fighting the big pieces of cabbage. Okay, remember to remove the core. Okay, maybe a little bit more on the other side. Perfect. So I finished with shredding the cabbage, and we're going to add the cabbage to the bacon and onion. The onion is already almost see-through, as you can see. Beautiful. So I'm going to add my shredded cabbage, mix it a little bit with the onions and bacon. I'm going to make a lot of mess. Come on, cabbage, go inside the pot. Don't you love cooking? Oh, I love cooking. It's so much fun. Okay, so now you can see why I picked the big pot. Because the cabbage, when it's raw and shredded, yeah, it is a lot. But later it's going to get maybe half of the size and it's going to be fine. So I am going to leave the cabbage with the onion and bacon for maybe 10 minutes. And I am add some salt and pepper. Oh, and one thing. When I was draining my noodles, I saved maybe cup and half of the water from the noodles, and I'm going to add this water to the cabbage, so we have a little bit of more moisture in here. Okay, so the noodle water with a little bit of salt goes into the pot, and we're going to cook it, boil it for 10 minutes till the cabbage gets a little bit softer than right now. I'm going to cover it and wait 10 minutes. So it's been maybe 5 minutes. Let's check how the cabbage looks like. Okay, ooh, looks fantastic. So you see the cabbage change color a little bit. It is more wheated right now. Maybe another 5-7 minutes and it's going to be ready. We're going to mix it with the noodles and the dinner is going to be ready. You can call your kids in maybe 10 minutes. Okay. So the noodles are in the pot. Now it's just time to mix it together and give it a few minutes so all the tastes are going to mix together. And then you can grab pasta bowl or maybe loaf bowl and just serve it and enjoy it. Okay, so as you see, we have big pot of Lazanki or Haluski. You will have some leftovers for the next day for sure, but this is fantastic dish. So even if you have to freeze it, go for it, and you will have your comfort food waiting for you whenever you want it or need it. Okay, so it is mixed. At this point you can turn it off, the heat, turn off the heat, and just let it sit for some time. Of course, taste it. If you want to add more salt or pepper, do it. We in Poland we always cook to taste, so salt and pepper to taste. I always repeat that. And my haluski, they don't need anything else. I just like it the way they are right now. So I'm going to turn off the heat right now and find good serving pasta bowl so I can show you how it looks on the plate. Everything is ready, so let's try. Okay, looks great, smells even better. I'm going to use pasta bowl because noodles and cabbage are calling for pasta bowl, to be served in pasta bowl. And oh, it's so delicious, I cannot wait. Okay, we need some fork. Doesn't it look delicious? Oh wow. So this is the best comfort food you can imagine. It is really easy to prepare. It's so tasty that you will wake up the next day and you're going to want more haluski. So let's see. I'm going to try to grab like piece of cabbage, some bacon, and noodles. Of course, I'm going to wait for it to cool down a little bit. So let's see. Cooked to perfection. The cabbage, the thicker chunks, they are still a little bit crunchy. That's what I wanted. And the bacon, a little bit of smokiness. You can taste so many tastes in here. Okay, I'm going to eat probably 2 portions. Delicious. Okay guys, so if you never tried haluski, try it. This recipe is going to stay with you forever. I am telling you, this is the best food that you can imagine. So thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you try and you like it. Let me know. Bye guys. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, so each time we upload new video with recipes, you're going to be notified and you will not miss the new fantastic traditional Polish cuisine. So again, subscribe to our channel. Bye.